we got to do some homework on my main account, my only account, and then we're going to go get myself a farmed account, do a video for polling, and I'll do a poll video on the fresh account, give that away to someone, and also we're going to use that said farmed account to do some testing. We're gonna check out the account. Sorry, I am very tired today. Denny Pratama, hello. I can't remember if you've been in chat before, but welcome. Thanks for joining in. All right. All right. I'm gonna go buy myself some fresh accounts to do. Looks like there's no more bonus on multiple accounts. Good. Well, I'll just buy one then. Alright. I'll actually start playing the game soon, sorry. Takes a minute to buy the account. What's up, Jules? Hello, America. Yes. Doing events. Just the skips. If you want to see me do the event, you can go to last night's live stream. I literally do the entire thing. There's nothing that I need to do manually in there anymore. Yeah, other than just doing the dailies, finishing the prize draws, which I'll just do from skipping. So yeah, as far as like doing any stages, I don't have to auto or manual anything anymore. It's just skip, skip, skip. But I do all of it in last night's live stream. This one was a really simple one. Very, very simple. The units were extremely easy to max. Let me see. Just finishing work? Good. Yeah, I had to work a bit late today myself. There's another max level unit for me. Max limit break. Sorry. Not max level. Max level is going to take a long time. I did not... Oh, I got to do a quick video about that today, too. Hey, some guy. It's too much to make content on today, and I had to work late, and I'm tired. Ugh. But for you guys, I will make some more low-effort content. Anyway, so this and a handful of... So, for those of you that haven't heard me go on about this before, from the unit database, if you go to not upgraded, and you can also hit development unit. Although, what do my SSRs look like? For... Oh, I can't do that. Let me see. What do I not have updated from the... Upgraded from that. The heavy Gundam. Oh, okay. I have two. I was like, didn't I get him? It'll show everything that I don't have max awakened from. Whatever. But it's very imperfect. If you have. If there are multiple units of the same name, it only comes up, it will only, they get grouped together. So like Strike Freedom, for example, there's an SR Strike Freedom, or an SSR Strike Freedom. So they get listed together. So even though I haven't completed, or maybe I think I did yesterday, even though I hadn't completely max limit broke him, he doesn't show up in my list of units that aren't max limit broken. This is all the gotcha things that I don't have max limit broken, but there's probably a few more. Anyway, if we go back to development... Another? Is there anything in other? What is this? Oh, these are the brand new ones. Yeah. Those will be finished up soon. Anyway, if we go here, we can see these are all of the development mode units that I don't have max limit broken. But there are like 3 or 4 SSRs that aren't in here because of what I was just talking about. But out of these 20, 7 of them are ultimate development units. So I have less than 20 units left to go to have everything from the development map max limit broken. Everything. Alright. Anyway, that finished my After War X thing. I only do the development character requests if it's for something that actually needs developing. Or if I can just do balls, you know. I love balls. Oh my god, what did I just say? I said that out loud. You already developed everything? The only reason I haven't is because some of these things drop. There's at least one unit that drops from a hard mode. So I'll be skipping these every day, so. So I already took care of the SSRs, of course. These ones, I got a buttload of those from skipping the last mission over and over. Just because I wanted all the tickets last night. But let me see. This one, he drops in Hard 3. And he drops in Hard 2. So I will probably get 4 units of all of those. Now we're up to, what is this? Treasure chest 6. Of course, we're not going to get any of the damn tickets. Oh, there we go. 1 ticket. Time for a pull video. Ten whole SSP conversion coins. Thank you, Bandai. Alright, so we're on number 5. Oh, there's 10 more. Good. So 7%. 3 weapon upgrades. Awesome. Alright. Alright, that's all there. Oh, upgrade stages. We'll do these, and then we'll see if I can make any progress on any of my SSRs real quick. Caught in 4K, you got me, bro. Alright. 3,000 gems in the store, where? Yeah, the Bandai store. I'll make a video about that. Probably not today, honestly. I know that sucks, but I'm sure there's plenty of time. Alright. There's those. Sweet. This is another series. I need a bunch of the development materials here. Alright, but that is another ultimate development unit, an SSR even, that is now fully limit broken. I made an extra Gundam aerial before by mistake. Now I'm waiting for something that wants an extra one. This one. Can I do one more copy of this? Oh, I don't want to work on that one yet. I'm waiting on the After War X stuff. Because there's still character missions for it. Alright, 2 more of this guy. I think this is another problem where the limiting factor is the development materials. Oh, and also this guy. I can save myself some effort by getting more copies of this. So this guy costs 10 units and 50 experience. So that'll drop, yeah. So he'd take 90 to bulk develop. So I can drop this down to 53 and this down to 40 if I just drop a copy. If it was the last thing left, I would just go ahead and do it, but I mean, there's no rush. I've got other things to work on. So I'll just wait until I get 2 more drops of that other dude. So Nanju, I think the only thing there I need is... I think I ran out of experience the other day. Oh, and this is the same thing. Yeah. If I get more of this... Alright, I probably... Yeah, I haven't been super good about that. Alright, so I need more of that other dude. Versago, okay. Alright, so the Destiny SSRs just... I can be a little more efficient if I wait. So let's see what I can do with the Unicorn. Sorry, the SSRs. All the SSRs are better if I wait. Yeah, this Unicorn is tough. Dude, this is just an R. And each copy still takes 50 gold experience data. Thanks, some guy. Alright, this guy, well, maybe with my silver. Can I get this guy? I'm getting so close. I'm getting so close to being able to being done with the dev tree. Alright, so this is all that I have left for ultimate development units. In Unicorn. And then also there's Sinanju. I need one more copy of Sinanju. He doesn't show up in this list. What about Seed? Seed Destiny. Yeah. These guys are actually going to take a lot of experience. Yeah, and it's going to take all of the damn things there, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, that's all I can do. I'm up to 24,000, yeah. 24,000 diamonds again. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's go do this, other account. Sorry, this thing, they do the, whatchamacallem, the sign-in, like the email and the password themselves, they're just Ghibli, like they're just of letters and numbers. Alright. What are these accounts doing? The Red Astray definitely looks neat, but not enough to summon for. Alright, so we've got 228 off the bat. That. This is just habit, but whoever gets this account is going to appreciate this. This gets us 30 AP and also goes towards the weekly diamonds. The new just drives me crazy. Oh, okay. And this isn't something I need to collect, but it will drive me crazy to see the pink dot there every time I come to the home screen, so there we go. Alright, and what did this unit come? Alright, so this got Sharzaku 2 on the Christmas banner. Cool. Alright, let's make a poll video, boys. Alright, so this is at 200, it is almost 229,000 now. It'll be 229 before the end, just with database missions. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today we are going to do a poll video with a farmed account. This one is not a giveaway. Well, not on YouTube. It's promised to someone else. But we are starting with, we're going to go ahead and say 229,000 diamonds, because before the end of this video, we will get 200 more diamonds. Although it won't be up to 229 then, so yeah, 228. We are going to summon on the Double X and the Red Astray in this video, most likely. Hathaway is still up, but we ain't doing that. What do we have for tickets? We got the SSR or hires, and then the SSR guaranteed. Those come with every account. We're not going to bother with those. I will go ahead and use the regular tickets here. Alright, we got re-entry. It would probably be really cool of me to save these for whoever's getting the account, but the account's going to come with diamonds. And also, you know, this is a poll video. And we're getting one of the OG supporters, so you're welcome. I mean, I have the best luck, so... Nellargum, I can't remember what show that is. Tough as Nails. It's not one of my favorites, but Tough as Nails is probably going to start getting better. And it is one of the core tags. For those that don't know all of my terminology, every unit in this game is on one of 4 tags. Tough as Nails, Lightning Fast, Unstoppable, or One-Shot Killer. There's no overlap. You can't be on more than one of those, but everything is on one of those tags. So I'm calling them core tags. And Tough as Nails is one of them. So roughly 1 in every 4 units is on Tough as Nails. As far as URs go, it isn't actually working out that way yet, but roughly a quarter of the URs are in each of the tags. So we're going to get some SSRs here. I think at least 3, because we got re-entry, right? Alright. Gundam Geminas, there's Rising Freedom, and Kaplant. Here's another 10 count. Alright, no re-entry. Keep in mind, whenever you do tickets, there is no 10 unit guarantee, or 10th SSR guarantee. Just a small thing. So I like saving my tickets for 10 pulls, but it shouldn't matter. And I also usually don't actually have the patience. We should see another 3 SSRs here, though, with the tag. Alright, well, we got Double Zabi. He's not good, I just like Big Zam, so I like getting Dozel. Even though he's not a good pilot for the Dozel, or for the Big Zam that we have in-game. We only have one Big Zam. Geminas, yeah. That's his name, right? Geminas? That's how I'm hearing it. We're getting a UR. Alright, so I did the tickets, but I got you a UR unit and a UR supporter, a core tag supporter, so you're welcome, and the destroy mode. Unicorn is not a... He's not a noteworthy UR, but he's still a UR. Guy still hits fairly well. You know, he'll help you. Alright, that's all there. Alright, so let's just jump right into Red Astray. Oh, there's one other thing. So, the place that does these accounts, they did make sure that the account pulled once on the Christmas banner, the new the Christmas Eve banner, but they just pulled once. And you remember that account, that pull was guaranteed UR, but it could get multiple. But they didn't do all 8 or 10 pulls or whatever. They just did one. You know, it's all automated and body or whatnot. So. They did not go for maximum amount of URs there, but hey, at least they made sure that the account got the one freebie. Probably harder to program that than you'd think. We are not going to touch the G banner here. I've used the G a lot. Well, a bit. I don't think it's worth a damn. It's not, you know. Penelope was really tempting because it's got preemptive strike, but... You know, you forget that preemptive strike, it's on the damn tank, so I think it's a lot less OP than I thought it would be. It's still a neat feature, but you know, the G Gundam, it's just a triple step unit. That's all there is. It has a map attack that's nice. It's not useless, but you know, it's not worth chasing. It's a crap banner, so if it were featured, if it were returning on a banner with other good things on it, I'd be happy to see G on there. But just going for the G as the only limited unit on a banner, nah. I've done it on the other accounts that I was doing with Double X, but I feel kind of bad about it because it just wasn't a good investment. Alright, so we got the Astray Red Frame SSR. What's up, Bora? Zeta Gundam B3 type. Yeah, that's a dupe there. Good. Strong start for this account. Limit break 1, Zeta 3. Alright. Here's a second dead multi in a row. This account sucks. I should probably go over what is actually in this banner. Alright, so the featured. Obviously we have the new Astray Red Frame Custom. That is limited. We have the unlimited Gundam Astray Gold Frame Amatsu Mina EX. So that'll be in the general pool. We have an unlimited supporter that boosts the Seed Series 20% and the Astray Series 30%. This is a brand new SSR. It does not come with a pilot. It is also mid AF. I would not worry about that one unless the stats end up being super high. I mean, it looked like it was, what, 10,000 there? SP converted to 11.3. The attacks are fairly weak, so it's usable. It's fine, like for Seed Astray content, but it's not good. It's not something you should be excited to have. We've got some returning SSRs here. These are already in the game. They also don't come with pilots. This is a brand new SSR supporter. This one is already in the game. They will both be in the general pool. This guy already is. But this one is the HP restoration for Gundam Seed Astray. You probably already have a copy or two of this guy. He's Seed Astray as well. He's Energy Restoration. Also, Seed Astray is not, you know, there's not a lot in it. We've got an Ultimate Development unit and then 2 of the new units. That's all that it has for URs. So, that. And then there's the Gundam Astray Gold Frame Amatsu SR. That's already in the game. So, 1 new SSR unit, 1 new SSR supporter. It's not a thing like with Double X where you're like, well, this banner isn't very good, but like, at least there's some new SSRs with pilots. That sways players like me a little bit, like, oh, maybe I'll throw a couple multis at it. Not really for this one, you know. There's a limited unit on it, so it's not the worst banner, but it's mid. And in this game, you gotta skip mid banners. Back to it. But with this being a brand new farmed account, we're gonna summon. I don't lecture new players as much. When you have a brand new account, you want to start getting some URs in your box. I understand. You know, you want to stay away from the really bad banners, but if you're a new player, I'm not going to give you shit for summoning. Alright, so we are getting a UR here. Now, there's... Oh, we're getting a UR supporter. Okay. There is a 30% chance of it being the new one. I believe that's it. I believe it's 30% of the supporter. Damn! We got Unstoppable, and we got the good one. She's the HP Restoration. My account took a long time to get that. Alright, so we've got Tough as Nails and Unstoppable leaders right now. That is awesome. We're getting another UR. Anyway, so with a 3% UR pull rate, we're getting 2 gold supporters. So with the 3% UR rate, okay, that's the Seed Stray. Okay, yeah, we're getting an unfeatured. Half of our units are going to be general pool. Half of them are going to be the featured units. So there's a 1 in 4 chance on every multi to get either of the new units. So 50% together. Oh, we're getting another UR supporter. We'll get there together. So that's not the new one. That's Iron-Blooded Orphans. Neat for collection purposes. Gundam Pluton. Okay, cool. Alright, so nice. 2 URs there. Lacine is not amazing, but it's a supporter. It's going to be useful. It's a UR. Let me see. Oh, you got the... that's right. It's got a map attack. Damage up from beam weapons, 25%. This will be defense down 30%, I think. Or 35, I think. I can't recall. Yeah, there we are. I'm pretty sure that she's a double support action as well. So, good support to have in the box. Is this multi number 6 we're going to? We're doing well with supporters. Not so great on featured, but we got time. Alright, here it is. Lucky number 7. Can we get some rainbows or Sayla? Some lightning out of the forehead? No. Well, we're getting at least a gold supporter. Fun fact, SSR supporters and UR units are the same pull rate. That is the Blue Destiny and mass-produced tag SSR supporter. So, I think she's an interesting supporter because she is the only supporter that leads mass-produced, which has its own Eternal Road. But totally unnecessary. I just remember really wanting her when she was featured on a banner, just because she was the only leader for something. Alright, so we got a gold supporter there. Alright, this is the new featured SSR supporter, so that's Seed Astray with HP restoration. And she's a hot redhead with glasses. So. I am abnormally lucky. That's why I let people have my get my new accounts. All right, so this is something that I don't have on my main account, which is most likely one of the new units since we got it downloaded. It's not even guaranteed to be a UR though. There's actually SSRs that I'm missing. I think there's one SSR unit, maybe a couple of supporters that I'm missing. Okay, this is the Defender. Yeah, the other one is Seed Versus. Oh, we're getting a bonus. We're getting Death Scythe. I don't know if I would call that a bonus, but... Blue Destiny there. Alright, so 2 new units, and we are up to multi-10. So this 10th slot is guaranteed to be a UR unit. I'm fairly certain it's unit only. It has a 30% chance to be featured. Either of the featured. So they have a 15% chance each. Alright, we're getting at least a gold supporter too. 3,000 gems at the store. I thought it was only 1,000. Or is some of it still in there? Alright, there's the double O supporter, I believe. And I think this is our guarantee. Well, we got another copy of the Defender, the Amatsu Gold Frame. Okay, I gotta pause the recording. I will be back in a few minutes. I'm sorry. Something just came up. Okay, I'm back. I definitely didn't interrupt the stream because I had to poop. It was something else. Okay, part 2 of this video. On to Multi 11. Ugh, I had to pause for something, and my punishment is that now I have to do editing to push these together. Alright, new pilot. There we are. I'm gonna turn the mic. I want to do this earlier. My mic needs to be a little higher. Sorry, now the audio is going to be different in the middle of the video. I know you guys have high expectations for audio quality from me. Alright, we're getting a gold supporter now. So we're having decent luck so far. We've gotten, what, two UR supporters and 3 UR units? I think. We got 2 featureds. They were the wrong ones, but hey, you know? What can you do? Alright, so we're getting a UR. Alright, we're also getting at least a gold supporter. Alright, that is double Zeta. This is Sazabi. Very nice to have on a new account. Triple step ranged attacker. Useful pilot to have for other ranged units even. Yeah, very happy to get this. I think my main account still only has that at 1 awaken, I'm pretty sure. Alright, this is probably... Yes. We are getting... This always means limited, it seems. We are getting the Astray. Good. We are... I am not worried about chasing the UR supporter on this account, so we are definitely just going to take this up to 200 pulls, 20 multis, and we will use our 200 points to buy a limit break on this guy if we don't pull anymore. I think limit break 1 will be fine. I might have pooped my luck away. That's not why I paused the stream. Don't tell people in the video that. That's a lie. That's a lie. Alright. There we are. That was multi 14. Here's 215. Alright, here's multi 16. Getting a download, so... Are we getting the supporter? Okay, I was gonna say, does... We might also still be getting a red frame here. Otherwise, I'm landing... Okay. I was gonna, if we don't get the red frame, then that means that Sayla means limited, and the, you know, the whole Gundam Army thing, whatever we call that, only means featured. But it seems that the Gundam Army cutscene, whatever, still means limited. Alright, so he's at least Limit Break 2 now. Oh, we're getting, this is the aerial rebuild. This could have been the download too. I've never gotten this. Because I think supporters still do the download, right? New supporters? I think you get a download for those. But, alright, this is a hell of a multi. We've got Limit Break 2 on the red frame. Well, assuming that we buy another one. So we're at least Limit Break 2 on the Astray. We got an aerial rebuild. And we got the new supporter, which is not very good, but collection purposes could be better in the future. Although, honestly, I don't like saying that about supporters, because I think we're probably going to get a stronger tier of supporters eventually. It looks like we're getting 2 URs here. I believe that we'll get a stronger percentage leaders, so I don't really count on some of these obscure ones becoming more valuable, because I think that by the time that the roster fills out more, we'll just have better supporters. So. Alright, so we got the Build Strike Gundam, yeah. And we're getting another UR. Alright. So that is already 2-star. And we can buy a copy at 200 points. And if we get one more of him, then the black frame, the gold frame is only Limit Break 1. But I would much rather max Limit Break this guy before buying any amount of copies of the other. I might consider the first copy of the other one. If I had him at Limit Break 2, or the Astray. If I had Red Frame at 2 Limit Break, I might buy the initial copy of the other one. But, alright, we got 3 more multis on this banner. This is multi number 18. Yep, I didn't crap away all the luck. Sorry, I meant I did not have to poop in the middle of the video. That didn't happen. Alright, we got one of the Super Mode, the Shuffle Alliance, yeah. And this is a Unicorn leader, so there we go. Sorry. I was too busy talking about my bowels in the middle of a poll video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, boys. Multi-19 here. Alright, that's the Astray SSR supporter for energy. So we've got at least Limit Break 1 on him. Alright, and this is our final multi on this banner. Are we going to get something? Are we going to go out on a bang? Either of the features would be great. But we are already in a good spot. So we have a max Limit Break on the Astray after we buy it. No shame there. Alright. Alright, so we are going to pull on the double X. And, but before then, we're gonna check out what the box is looking like. Because it's pretty freaking sweet, guys. Alright, wow. So, we've got the, yeah, let's go ahead and... Actually, no. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to do some comparisons. Alright. So the account came with the Sharzaku too. Alright, we got Lacine, we got Sazabi, Unicorn. Unicorn we got with the tickets, didn't we? 1, 2, 3. We got the Death Scythe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 UR units along the way that we pulled. 9 of them outside of the guarantee. So yeah, we got very lucky on that pull. And then yeah, we got that one in the tickets, and then the supporters. We got 3 supporters along the way. One of them we got from our tickets at the beginning, the Unstoppable. But yeah, we got the featured, and then we got Unstoppable, and then Iron-Blooded Orphans. Not a great tag, but it's not useless. There's an ultimate development. You got Barbados, Barbados Lupus Rex, Kamaris Vider, whatever. Renasamanto is in the general pool, so that's 1, 2, 3 URs in the general pool. You got an ultimate development unit, and then you got the limited Lupus Rex whenever he comes back. There's actually 5 URs on that team. Doesn't really make it good, but he's not the worst series supporter, I guess. So, anyway, that's after just 20 multis and 35 premium tickets. Nice start, I would say. Alright, let's go for the double X. We get 1 copy on the way to 20 multis, and this is good. Now, this is another one... oh, that's right, Jamil. I hate Jamil. Such a terrible tag. So we are definitely not worried about getting the supporter here. If we draw 1 copy of Double X and buy the second, that's fine. Alright, we are getting a UR. I'm pretty sure I saw. Oh, Phoenix. I'm gonna say he's right up there with the RX-78 for worst UR in the game. This guy does poopy damage. Don't think there's anything good about him. That's a Witch from Mercury supporter. Neat. Does he even come with... He is a double supporter at least. He's a supporter that gets... Or a support unit. They need to change terminology in this game, but... Yeah, he sucks. There we go. Alright, well, we got a UR. We got collection purposes. Yeah, for that, but... yeah, we got the worst support. But at least it's a double supporter pilot. Yeah, he's probably better than the unit. Let's look at what's featured here. So we've got Double X. He is limited. Great map attack. He can use it twice. You can also put him onto other units and use their map attacks in extra time. So, some utility there. He's a nice unit to have in the box. Also, crazy high range stat. Maybe the best? I'm not sure. We've got a mid supporter. That doesn't mean bad. Mid means mid. It's a supporter. Yeah. Jamil Neat and Frieden 2. Just a really lame series tag. We've got 3 brand new featured SSRs that each come with a pilot. And then returning is Jenna Neal Custom. This has been in the game since launch. Also comes with a pilot. It's a mid-pilot. This is pretty typical. These units, these pilots rather, are all dependent on using Afterwar X units. So if you're in an Afterwar X unit, he gets double support, he gets triple attack, and he gets double defend. So perfectly normal. Sarah Terrell is the Afterwar X supporter SSR. Restores HP. So fine. I'd rather have her at max limit break than this dude at 0 limit break. And then this is a brand new SR that's also featured just for collection purposes. Alright, Multi number 2. Is he better than Astray? Is Double X better than Astray? I can't say. And it's definitely going to depend on the content. I mean, if you're on some kind of map where there's a buttload of units to go through, like if you need a map attack, it's not even a contest. Like, Double X is amazing. There's going to be some maps where he's going to be a godsend. If it's single target stuff, I'm sure it'll be the Astray. I have no idea what Astray's numbers are going to look like. His kit is going to look really, really amazing to people. But he could end up doing crap damage. You know, if he does like mediocre to low damage, like say Hathaway, the G Gundam, then he's going to be crap. But if he's hitting like, 300k, then he's going to be fucking great, you know? But that is part of the reason I'm doing this giveaway account. It's not giveaway like my other ones. There's already somebody that's getting this one. But I'm going to make this poll video, give you guys some low-effort content, my favorite thing to do. Somebody gets an account out of it, and for $10, instead of spending hundreds on a unit that I don't want on my main account, I'm going to get this unit, and I'm gonna get this guy on this account and test it out and make a video on that. Do I have God Gundam? Yes. Yeah, I've got mine Limit Break 2 on my main account. Alright, so we got the OG UR Gundam Aerial. So we got both aerials on this account. No Calibarn, obviously, because that one's limited. Alright, multi number 5. Alright, so we got re-entry. This doesn't guarantee a UR, but I like to think it's a nice start. We're getting at least 3 SSRs. Another Red Warrior. I don't even know what that's from. I think it's a manga thing. I know it's a manga thing. Multi 6. Alright, well, we're getting at least a gold supporter. Anyway, sorry, Ace, you mentioned that, Double X is Ace Tag. I knew that, but, the Astray is also Ace Tag. I did not, Ace Unit. Good to know. I did not have a chance to look at its tags yet. I didn't really think about it. Alright, there's another 00 supporter. Alright, this is lucky number 7. Doesn't look like it's going to be lucky. Never mind, we're getting a UR. 50% chance to be one of the featured units. Oh, or we can get a UR supporter. So again, 30% chance to be Jamil, I believe. Yep, we got Jamil. The nice thing about Jamil is, there we go, we got another one of the featured pilots. If you're doing, 10, 20 multis on this, especially on a new account. Oh, we got she's lightning fast. So we got a lightning fast SSR leader. That only starts off at an 18% leader skill, but for doing doing PvE content, that's still great. So we've got unstoppable, tough as nails, UR supporter leaders, and then we've got a lightning fast. So a one-shot killer would be nice, but there's only 2 general pool supporters for one-shot killer, and they're both URs. There's no SSR one-shot killer, unfortunately. Anyway, the only nice thing about Jamil is that being a new account and putting 20 multis into this banner, you will get some limit breaks on the SSRs, and they are in the Frieden tag. So, going through initial story with a Frieden team, not so bad. Especially when you get both of the new URs with a couple of limit breaks. Alright. Oh, I like Andrew Waldfeld. He's a good seed pilot. Alright, we're up to multi 9 now. So no luck on features yet. But we're getting decent stuff. Got our 10th slot guarantee. Once again, the 10th slot is only a 30% chance to be featured. So, and then it's a 50-50 shot on which one. So the only animation there that would matter is a limited animation. Limit break 1 on Sharzaku. Not the worst thing to pull. Alright, we're on to multi 11. So it'd be really nice to get one copy of the Double X. Just so that we can use our 200 points to get limit break 1. But for this account, I don't think it's necessary. I think I'll still stop at 200. Alright, multi 12, we got re-entry. That doesn't guarantee a UR, but it's at least 3 SSRs. And I like to think that it's, you know, it gives me hope for a UR. There we go. Oh, the Providence. I think he's a decent supporter. He will go under the... He goes under the Seed lead. So the new supporter that we got, that supports Seed Astray and Seed. Seed being like Season 1, like Season 2 being Destiny. The Seed tags are weird. When it says Gundam Seed as a series tag, it is only Gundam Seed. Like the first season. Destiny is not in the Gundam Seed series tag in this game. So Providence Gundam is in the Seed tag. So he will be under the new supporter. Alright, so that's a good pull. Alright, here's Multi 13. Double X is so rare sometimes. Yeah, it can be. And then you can be like me where you get, you know... I got 5 copies of it. Yeah, I pulled 5 copies in 20 multis. I have my max limit break and an extra copy I held on to. And I was considering doing it again, but I just went ahead and bought the first limit break on the chest break. Oh, that's the G Gundam supporter. Alright, so here's multi 14. So we're getting good stuff here, just not featured stuff, unfortunately. Other than the bad supporter. So we got the lame supporter and none of the stuff that actually works with him. Because like playing through with him on a new account, it's a lot better if you actually get the URs. This is the attacker for the featured SSRs, so he's probably the most important one to get dupes on. But what do we get dupes on? We get dupes on the supporter. Alright, so the Leopard's at least limit break 1. If you want to go through story with a After War X team. Probably unnecessary. Especially since we have three of the core tags. Everything but one-shot killer. Oh, is this multi-15? Alright, there's our first Maxter. There's a New Zeal 2. Great. Alright, here is multi-16. Still no featured units, just the one crappy supporter. Well, there's another gold supporter. Nice to pick up. I'd rather have limited, featured units, but... Alright, so the Leopard's at least limit break 2 now. Neat. Alright, there's our first copy of Sarah Terrell, I believe. Alright, multi-17. Alright, we're getting a UR. 50% chance to be featured. All the way at the end, it looks like. Alright, this is the featured Defender. That's our first copy since we got the Pilot. Pilot only pops up the first time. There's the limit break one. Which one was this? This is Ariel, right? Ariel Rebuild? Okay. Neat. Alright. Multi-18 with no featured units. So it's like, are we getting lucky? Well, we're getting URs. We got the featured UR supporter. Here, Kage. Alright. Multi-19. Can't see the moon? Yeah, I know. I want to see the video where the moon gets blasted by the satellite beam. It definitely doesn't look like a big old booby. Alright, so there's limit break 2 on the Defender. Lewis! Oh yeah, that's right. You're stalking me in my comments last night. Good to see you, buddy. I was like, that's not Kage. Alright, multi number 20. It's looking like a dud so far. Yeah, not our best 20 multis, boys. Doesn't bother me, brother. It's good to see you. Kage is, the Cage Slash, Lewis is, one of my DQT boys. Oh, man. This sucks so hard. Just buying the very first copy. Didn't even get the... Didn't get the supporter. You know, screw it, man. We'll go to 300. I downloaded Persona X, and I played it for about 5, maybe 10 minutes. I don't think I was gonna like it. It wasn't for me. Alright, so we're getting at least a UR here. Okay, so we got, what, Liu Bei? Never got this on my main. Me? I'm just working, playing on my channel here a little bit. Nothing too exciting for me, man. Alright, there's the large machines later. Oh, give me double X, please. No, there's a copy of Providence. Great. We're getting good summons, just like unnaturally, like, bad rates on feature. Every featured UR has a 50% chance to be featured. We've got none. Alright, here's Multi 22. That's the thing, I love Persona 5, but you know what it is? It's the weapon system. I don't like the idea of multiple different gacha systems in one game. Sounds disgusting to me. I don't want to deal with that. Because I don't give a shit about summoning for weapons, or equipment, or whatever. But I'm going to be pissed off if I don't have the good stuff. So I hate equipment-based gachas. I have no idea why anybody would want to do that. Maybe I'm missing something, but gross. And then there's like story-based content that I need to get the units for, or pass. It's minor? Yeah. Yeah, but it's still there. It's still there to tempt you. You know I don't have any self-control in these games. Here's Multi 24. We got at least a gold supporter. So we're not having bad luck, just really bad features. That's IBO, I think. Alright. Here's Multi 25. Still no featured units. Crazy. Alright, well, the leopard's maxed out. Finally, Jesus. Yeah, you don't have to gotcha any weapons in Gundam, yeah. Although the supporter system is kind of bullshit. The supporter is just a cash grab. I don't like that. But yeah. At least they're in the same banner. GD, honestly, man, I prefer DQT, but Bandai is much better than Square Enix. Square Enix can suck my nuts. Fuck Square Enix, man. Fuck Square Enix. They're such a fucking awful company. Unfortunately, they own Dragon Quest, so... Alright, so there's nothing important going up to 300 exchange points on this, so whoever gets the account can decide to keep playing it on. I just didn't want to end on a banger. Alright, that's all for polls here. Alright, so we got our max limit break Astray red frame. We got limit break 1 on the Amatsu. Limit break 1 on Providence. We got the double X. So this account can buy a limit break on them. I'll let the account owner decide what he wants to do. We got both featured UR supporters. Got a Death Scythe. We got a Sazabi. This account still has the free retry too, so you could get Sazabi limit break 1. You could get Exia. You know, you could just get whatever your favorite is that's left in there. Limit break 1 on Sharzaku too. That's nice. What tags does he have? Specialized unit, unstoppable. So, you know, that's one thing we'll end the account on. So, oh yeah, we got the ones down here. Yeah, limit break 1 on aerial rebuild. What tag is that under? One shot killer. Okay, we didn't get one shot. Build strike. We got, yeah. So we got some good stuff here. So our unstoppable, or sorry, our tough as nails team is just Death Scythe. Okay. Still good to have him in the box. We won't bother with him. There we go. So yeah, this guy. Now, this one I believe he's going to be only 20%, but these guys should be 30% leaders under the 30% skill. Oh no, sorry, build is not Astray, right? I'm stupid. Okay, so 2 of them will be under the 20%, he'll be under the 30. And then, so yeah, if you want to run a full Seed Astray team, you can use your retry banner to get a copy of Freedom. Not the best choice, but I don't condemn people for getting Freedom from the retry banner, because Seed is just such a used tag in this game. But yeah, Unstoppable is probably going to be one of your best tags. So you got Phoenix, you got Build Strike, you've got the Red Frame, you've got Sharzaku 2, you've got Lacine. So yeah, Red Stream, that's Red Frame Astray Amatsu, whatever his name is. He's max limit break. Your Sharzaku 2 is limit break 1, so he'll be hitting decent too. And from the retry banner, Exia would be your number 1 here. Get a triple step unit to help you go through story. Yeah, good stuff here. So yeah, you're definitely you're definitely going to want to run Unstoppable on this account. Unstoppable. Use your retry banner for Exia. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's the Astray team. So yeah, only those 2 are getting the 30%. These SSRs will also get 30%. What else is Astray? Oh yeah, the Super Hyperion Gundam from the Ultimate Development. Okay. And the other thing is Lightning Fast. Yeah. What's the Lightning Fast look like on here? Unicorn, Black Frame, Gold Frame, whatever, and the Providence. So, definitely not what you want to run through story with, but yeah, you got some useful stuff there. So, alright, we're going to end this recording. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll be back with more for you soon. Good luck on your own polls. Ugh. Yeah, bad experience with greedy Bandai Namco gachas. All of these games are predatory, but I remember Square Enix and DQT, everything was next level predatory. It's not an exaggeration to say, like, I know I'm focused on negative stuff, but every system in DQT was predatory. Everything. Everything. Every resource was scarce. Every single resource was scarce. Every one. Gold, stamina, drops, like, farming a unit took too much stamina. Getting the equipment, like getting the ability tomes, took too much stamina. There was never enough gold, and everything took gold. there wasn't a system in that game that didn't try to profit from scarcity to make you feel the need to spend money. For those of you, like, just here, imagine if you would actually be tempted to use diamonds to buy gold in this game. That's what DQT was like. They would occasionally have, like, paid gem packages that came with, like, a lot of gold. Or you could, like, buy gold for cash or something like that. And I would take it. Like, that's how scarce everything was in that game. And pretty much every upgrade required gold to go with it. It was so fucking predatory. It was ridiculous. But the base of it was a very well-made game. So it was just, oh, fucking infuriating. So, yeah, fuck Square Enix. I hate Square Enix so fucking much. Yeah, but, hey, thanks for stopping in. Oh, Lewis, you're double dipping today. Good, you're like 1/6 of my viewers all by yourself. Alright. Counts back up to 88,000. Alright, I'm too tired to do more today. I had to work really late today. Sorry, boys. I will be back with more for you soon. Good luck, boys.